I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news. Live edition. Before we get into it, you know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. Y'all know we're here to talk about Bucks Nation. What just happened at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Milwaukee Bucks. We're gonna get into the numbers and all of that, but this game came down to us going completely cold in the third quarter. That drought in the third quarter, I think we went about 4 or 5 minutes without scoring. That pretty much tells the tale in this game, and missed free throws. We were just flat today. We didn't have a lot of energy. It seemed like we hit a wall in the third quarter, and we just could never get our legs back. It was just a bad game. We play the Pelicans tomorrow, and I think we'll get a much better effort. I just think we ran out of gas today as a team total. I think we just ran out of gas today. I don't want to look too much into this game. We shot bad. We didn't play well. I mean, we barely scored 100 points. Uh, so you know that it was just an off game. I don't want to dig too much into it. I just really consider this an off game. We ran out of gas and we just didn't have any energy in the second half. I mean, it just is what it is. Let's get into these numbers though. Then I'll put the link in the chat for y'all to join. A couple things I noticed though is Brook Lopez on defense is getting treated. If he's in the drop coverage, he's dropping back too deep. And then he doesn't come out to contest when he needs to. Then they putting him in the pick and roll. They're hunting Lopez now. Lopez is being hunted now. Also, Chris Middleton in the dribbling. I know he had a couple nice lobs and all that, but I really would prefer Chris Middleton just to be a shooter instead of facilitator, y'all. I'm just keeping it real. And then another game without playing the young guys again. I don't know if most of our young core are going to be included in trades or what, but we're not allowing any production from the young guys. Also, another game of the bench not giving us anything. We have to figure out what's going on with our bench. We're not getting any production as of late from the bench. That's also hurting us a lot. I mean, nothing from the bench. Let's get into these numbers real quick. These dudes came out and just laid an egg tonight. Bucks lose to the Cleveland Cavaliers 100-112 at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family. Another big game out of Donovan Mitchell and Allen. Allen be treating Lopez too. Allen be just doing whatever he wants to Lopez. He had 24 plus 12. Donovan Mitchell had another big game, hit 6 threes, 32 points. Niang had 10. Levert had 12. I mean, it's not like they shot the lights out either. They shot 41% from the field, 38% from three, and only 71% from the line. And I do want to address the refs here too. The refs were awful in this game. The refs were absolutely awful, absolutely awful. And then you look at the Bucks. Giannis with an efficient game, 9 of 13, but he was only 4 and 9 from the free throw line. 11 rebounds, 9 assists, almost another triple double. 1 steal, 1 block. The 6 turnovers is pretty excessive though. 6 turnovers for Giannis. We gotta improve on that, bro. 6 turnovers is crazy. Dame getting 4 is crazy. Our big three consisted of 13 turnovers collectively. You can't have your big three. You can't have your big three playing like that. You just can't have them making the turnovers. Dame volume shooting today. He had an Iverson game. 7 of 24, only 2 of 10 from the 3-point line. 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Plus 4 turnovers. -7, 22 points. Middleton didn't have the best game either. He had 14. I mean, we just didn't play well. We barely shot 40%. 17 of 24 from the free throw line. 38% from the three. I mean, we just didn't play well. Rebounding was even, and we only had 21 assists. I always let y'all know when the Bucks are playing well that we'll have over 30 assists. But we got to get Dame. We got to figure out what's going on with Dame. 7 of 24 is crazy. 7 of 24 is actually crazy. I don't know what's up with his shooting, but he definitely got to get it together. Let's look into these team stats real quick. Yeah, 7 of 24. Dame, what are you doing, bro? They smell blood in the water. The people are at you, son. You got to step up, bro. 7 of 24. We can't have those type of performances, bro. We just can't. We just can't have those type of. We just can't have those type of performances out of Dame. I don't know what that's about. Points in the paint actually wasn't too bad. 44-34. So that was good to see. The turnovers, almost 20 turnovers, is definitely a problem. And offensive rebounding wasn't that bad. The game was lost in the fourth quarter when we went on that drought, and then the turnovers killed us. This is not rocket science. What happened to the Bucks? The cold spell, and then we just couldn't get back on our feet. We just ran into a brick wall where we ran out of energy. I mean, that's really what happened. We're gonna have to get some youth on this team. That we either need to start playing our youth or get some youth on this team. Like that's just what it is. I mean, our bench. Look at our bench, y'all. Look at our bench. Look at our bench. Crowder 6 points. Porter's had 12. Most of that was early. So what we got? Like 26 points. That's cool, but we should be getting at least 30 plus points from the bench. We need that. And it's just and then Beasley, 27 minutes, he had 3 points. 3 points in 27 minutes out of Beasley. We got more production out of Pat today in 14 minutes with 6 points. Even campaign in 11 minutes. Beasley played terrible today. Beasley played terrible. Dame played terrible. Besides Giannis, I just think this was a bad performance by the Bucks. That is just what it is. I do think we'll play much better tomorrow and bring a lot more energy against the Pelicans, but this was hard to watch today. That third quarter, everything was fine to me until that third quarter. But we have to start figuring out what we're doing with the youth. Can you please get the likes up, ladies and gentlemen? It's about 80 of y'all in here. We got only 20 likes. Hey, we going live after every Bucks game, y'all. Let's just show some love. Let's get them likes up, y'all. Much appreciated, Bucks Nation. The youth thing. We gotta start playing the young guys. We gotta start playing the young guys. I'm gonna tap you in a minute. Bleacher Report boss. Let me get you in here. I know he about to go off. Salute to the Bleacher Report boss. Tell me what's going on, fam. Tell me how you feel.
I'm trying. I'm good, man. I'm trying not to go too much in.
Yeah. It's a
It was a
bad
bad game.
game, bro. It's a bad game.
It was a bad game. I was just got a little excited seeing Doc in the building, so I was kind of like, oh yeah, I see him. He's all staring. He was like focused, looking at.
Because this, and the people got to understand, Daniel. This is Doc Rivers' last stand as an NBA head coach. This is Doc Rivers' last stand.
Is it like he getting like? I mean, I don't know. The chat learned earlier. He got his assistant from. They used to coach for the
Grizzlies.
the Grizzlies and the Jazz, I believe. And I'm like, he ain't playing. He's getting a good staff. He's trying to make sure he gets everybody together.
Yeah, and his son's podcast was talking about that too. How he real locked in and focused.
Yeah, he's focused. Like he said, how bad he's upset that how the Sixers let him go. He's focused. So I think what's going to happen pretty much once he settles in, then they'll figure out what they'll do with the roster. Because like you said, it's too early. Why are you not playing your young guys? Like just playing because something's up. You're right. I feel like something's up because they ain't play Beauchamp. They ain't play Ajax.
We're trading someone. Well, I think we're trading someone. I just don't know who yet.
I don't know who yet either. So we'll figure that out. But you want me going in on what I was trying to say?
Yeah, go ahead. You got 2 minutes here, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Man, he took the headphones off. Hold on.
Oh man, dude.
Go ahead.
If you hear what Stephen A. Smith said on his podcast, he said he was upset because he was dancing. And do they dance every game? Now ask me, do the Bucks do their dance every day, every home game?
They do their little thing every home game.
Okay, so why do he feel like he has to act like we need to have grace? And technically, they trying to make you move. They was like, okay, we need to keep moving, got a game going. And
I
this
just don't
man
know why he's so worried about what we doing. When we doing good, we on win streaks, ain't nothing to talk about. Giannis scoring, getting triple doubles, y'all don't want to mention it. But as soon as it's something negative, the Bucks all over the news. There is an extreme media bias against the Milwaukee Bucks. Extreme. Even down to the officiating. We don't get any let up. And I just don't know what the Bucks have done to get treated like this by the media, the refs. It's like everybody against us. That's why when we win a championship, it'll be that much sweeter because we know we didn't get the red carpet treatment. They treating us like the redheaded stepchild, but it's cool. We gonna figure it out. It's cool.
And then like he's talking about us, but every time they talk about like if Giannis go to New York, he's like he acting like a dog. Like he like, oh yeah, he comes to the Knicks. Like, no, he's never come to the Knicks. It's never gonna
Right.
happen.
He ain't never going there. That's the
Yeah,
thing. They're trying to force Giannis to go to some huge market. Why can't we just make the Bucks a huge market? Why can't we just promote them and be cool with that?
because it's cold. Because it's too cold.
Man, listen.
Just,
Hey, man.
he's from Queens,
That
New York, and it's cold up there too. So I
right.
don't know what he's talking about, but it's yeah, I lost it. I lost 2 days ago, and it was funny. Thinking about it now, and then people that are not Bucks fans, they'll just say, "Well, you guys should be more affectionate." I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, like we gonna be the team that we always are.
Yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'll be honest with you. I'm a little more excited because you see, like you said, Doc is focused. Doc is really focused. I think he's gonna. I keep thinking what Big Shaq said. I think they're gonna be more active. Gonna figure it out. I think they're gonna figure it out. I mean, it was like I said, tonight was a bad loss.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't. That third quarter, like it was brutal. Like they couldn't score for 6 minutes. Like it was just like, ugh. But I think they'll get together next game tomorrow. So, but they're
Yeah,
gonna.
I just think they didn't come with any energy today. I just don't really think they came with no energy. What up, Jeff? What up, Pronte? Salutes to y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in.
Luke,
What up? What up? What up? Let's start with my man Jeff. Tell me how you feel about today's game, sir. Then we gonna go to Pronte.
I have one question to ask. Who's coaching the game?
Pronte.
Mm, probably tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, when the lead went from up 3 to losing by 12 in the third quarter, at the beginning of the third quarter, why wasn't the timeout called long before they called that timeout?
That's a
He
fair
want
point. That's a fair point.
he wanted
Fair
to
point.
keep it going. Oh, that was his type of coaching. He wanted to keep it going.
He
He didn't
didn't
want to
stop
call time out.
he didn't stop the bleeding.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But Doc was in the building. He just wasn't coaching, but he was in the building.
Man,
So
I ain't
he
see that
pretty
man.
much taking note.
Yeah,
He
pretty
taking
much.
notes.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm excited,
But
man. I'm gonna
then
see who's gonna do.
I just heard something and watched something that maybe say, it um Gilbert Arenas podcast, they asked him about uh, Adrian Griffin firing.
Mm-hmm.
They said it was
Mm-hmm.
not basketball related.
Exactly. That we already knew that though. That's what we were saying. That was a locker room situation. He lost the team.
No, it wasn't. That's basketball related, but it's not, because I watched something about from Adrian Griffin's uh,
Hey, mom.
daughter-in-law.
Okay.
Yeah, I know about that.
She went
Yeah.
off on him,
Huh.
and his ex-wife. There was issues that was brought up before he got hired.
Yeah, I remember that.
That
I
just
remember that.
that
Mm,
just came out, and the Bucks organization got wind of everything, and they're saying that's the real reason that he got fired.
I don't. I think that's just trying to to divert. That's a scam. I can't. I can't go with that. I can't go with that. Even if it's true, I get
I
it, but
know.
I can't say that that's the reason.
Yes.
Yeah, I
I'm
can't.
gonna
I
look.
can't
I'm
go with
gonna look
that one.
more into it.
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
he
I
look
was
heard
more
more he was
into
more
it.
into it, but I can't go with that one. No, I can't go with that one. But that's definitely interesting.
yeah.
So let me let
Because
you tap it. Go ahead,
it,
Jeff. Go ahead, Jeff.
they're saying it was almost the same as Ime Udoka's issue in Boston.
I don't
That's what
know.
they're saying.
That's cool, but we
Mm.
saw what we saw on the court. That was why he got fired to us
Yeah,
That,
that's
for
what I'm
not doing
saying.
nothing. That's why he got fired.
right.
That's
All
what I'm
that
saying.
stuff is
What we saw
cool.
on the court is the reason.
That's a diversion tactic. That's a diversion tactic. That's all that is. That's a diversion. That's like 3 car Monty. We're gonna put this in front of you now so you forget about all of this. Because what
But
they
they're
trying to
saying if
do is
he
save
doesn't get
face
another
for him.
job,
Mm-hmm.
they said if he don't get another job, his off the court things is the reason.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes,
All
sir. We'll
right.
see.
That's what they're saying. But What I'm saying is what we saw on the court.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that exactly. That was what got him. That's what got
That
him 86 for sure. Pronte, chip in, bro.
how you feeling, Bronte?
What's up, man? I'm all right, man. I mean, that was a terrible game to watch.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was.
All
I
the
mean,
ISO ball
8 minutes
stagnant.
straight without scoring, all the bricks. I mean, they
He said
shot.
all the
They
bricks.
built they built a new Fiserv Forum with that game.
Right, with the bricks,
Like,
right.
dang, y'all just.
This is probably one of our worst offensive games of the season, I feel like.
But I'm telling
Oh.
you, now that we got a coach, the only optimism right now for me really is Doc. To be honest with you, because we got some now. We got to fix that roster. That
Yep.
roster's a little off. You know, we got a coach that can coach now. Now you got to fix the roster. And Dame somebody got to get to Dame and say, if you want to win a chip, bro, you got to play better.
Absolutely.
I've been looking at Dame and I've been looking at him all season, giving him excuses, and we all have been giving him passes. But I'm gonna tell you this: you have to shoot better. When you got
Absolutely.
a superstar like Giannis on the court, because you're not even getting play. You're missing open shots, bro. It ain't this.
Mhm.
Oh,
This is the
that,
easiest shots you had in years, and you just breaking them. So you need to get in that gym and put in some work if you really want to win a chip. You shouldn't be shooting low 40s. You should be shooting career high numbers. Usually when people team up with a guy like Giannis who sucks everybody in the paint, which they was doing today, you get open shots. Dame's getting open shots and he's
Yeah,
just flat out.
he tricked a lot of open shots today. I
You
get that.
can't be picking a lot of, and then you doing too much foul hunting. Too much foul hunting. It's too
agreed.
much. It's
Yeah.
excessive. Every time you go to the lane, you're really not even trying to make a shot.
Yeah,
That's
you're
why they're
looking
not.
for the foul. He got to settle down and get his mind. I think
I mean,
really Dame just need to get his mind right
because
because
you know he gotta lock in.
Him
If you
and
want to
Bobby
he
win
getting
need
a
to
that
chip,
lock
tech
in, bro.
today.
He needs
if
to
he
Him
want
lock
to
and
win a
in.
chip,
Bobby getting
he gotta
that
play
tech
better.
was not called for.
Hmm?
You said Bobby
Him
getting
and
the
Bobby
tech.
getting that tech was not called for.
Oh,
Oh,
Bobby
was
Portis is getting traded, man. We all know it. That's how you feel.
We know.
Bobby Portis is
Hey,
the one that's on the trade block. Let's be honest. Bobby Portis is on the trade block. He can't defend. And if I'm Doc and I'm looking at Bobby Portis, I'm looking at him. Because he become the eyesore right now. He missing all his shots, and every time somebody goes at him, they score. On the perimeter, drive him
that's
to the paint,
facts.
they score. Or he foul
And
and then
then
he get mad and
he
almost get
flies
to a
off the
fight.
handle and get a technical.
Right.
Yeah, then he get mad and almost get to a
But on a
fight.
positive note, did y'all notice when Giannis was playing the 5, we looked a lot better when Lopez was out, and we had
No,
Giannis at the 5.
on a positive note, we look better on defense. Period.
Period. Yeah.
Period.
Period.
We
Yeah.
just look better on defense. Period. I think
I just think it was
defense
a bad
better.
shooting night
We had a terrible shooting night. I mean, Dame can't go 7 for
for
24.
24.
You
Yeah.
can't go.
I
Giannis
get
might be.
that
Giannis
to the
might
middle.
as well be shooting the 3-pointers. If you gonna shoot 2 for
Right.
11, you might let Giannis put them up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you just gotta shoot better. Like Beasley, I know Beasley people come for Beasley, but Beasley only shot the ball twice.
Yeah. Agreed.
He didn't
And
get
that was only
nobody
in the
get
fourth
the ball.
quarter.
Huh? And that was in the fourth quarter.
Nope.
When the game was over. Like they ain't giving the ball the whole game. He ain't touched the ball. It's like y'all, it was Middleton,
Right.
Giannis, and Dame shooting all the shots. And it
That-
wasn't looking good. And
It was
Middleton
no.
out.
It was no ball movement. It was all ISO ball. But we can't. We can blame them, but they don't have any plays to run yet.
I mean,
That's what
but
we
I
gotta
gotta give credit to
understand.
Cleveland defense. Cleveland defense ain't number 2 in the league for no reason.
I agree.
It's so why they were number 2 in the defense. They can stall your offense completely.
No, I
You
agree.
know, because we was in the game, we just couldn't make a shot. We
That's
was in the
it.
game, we couldn't make a shot. I mean, if we make a couple shots, we probably still win that game.
Yeah.
We just
Even
couldn't
as
make a
bad as
shot.
we played. But that's what I want Bucks Nation to know. We played awful and barely lost. This is probably
Barely
one of our worst offensive performances of the season, and
And
we
we know why.
barely lost.
And you know why? Because change is coming. They saw Doc in the building too. The players know Doc is in the building too. I was listening to something with KG and Paul Pierce, and they was talking about Doc. Like they was talking nonsense about Adrian Griffin, like Daniel talked. They was talking that whatever. About Adrian Griffin. Then they talked about how Doc coaches, and KG was like he a savant. He's a coaching
Okay.
savant. But what he gonna do is he said one thing they gotta be ready for. He gonna hold them superstars accountable. He gonna hold those players accountable. He said that he's gonna implement his structure, and he ain't gonna be afraid to hold the superstars accountable. And I think that's just that's exactly what the Bucks need. They
Facts.
need somebody in there that has pedigree that's gonna actually say, you know what, you could have played better. Giannis,
That's it.
I watched Giannis on like 3 possessions just stand around and do nothing on defense. Literally, dude didn't get a rebound, didn't help Brook Lopez while Brook Lopez was by himself. He just stood there. I'm like, what is he
I,
doing? And he
and
wasn't
here's the
gassed. He just came in the game. He had just came back in the game. It's like those type of lack of effort is the reason why y'all been losing and been looking terrible on defense because y'all just be checking out in the middle of the game. Like
that's what, you know what, that's what it felt like in the third, that they almost checked out in the third when they had that little stretch. That was the game. We can talk about all that other stuff. That third quarter stretch of 5 minutes was the game.
it's like they can't maintain intensity and focus throughout the game. They just Cleveland, you can see they was focused. They knew their assignments and they was going prepared to do that for the full 48 minutes. The Bucks take time off in the game. They may take a 6-minute stretch where they just don't do. They just be like out here lollygagging, looking around. Giannis looking in the stands, watching Brook Lopez play. I'm looking like, bro, you need to help that man out.
That's
He
the
actually
Griffin
smelling down
mentality.
there, huh? That's the
That's
mentality.
the
But they
Griffin
need a
mentality.
coach that's gonna say, look, y'all, that Giannis, I saw you do nothing for 3 plays straight, and Brook Lopez was just standing there trying to hold it down all by himself. All of y'all leaking out, and nobody's getting a rebound. You know, how you gonna leak out and you ain't got the ball all the time? You know,
Right.
you got Dame, dude, make some shots.
Right.
Give some shots. You should be after the game putting up shots because your shot is off. It's been
I
off
agree.
all year. It's off. It's clearly off, and it's always short, and it's off. And you need to fix it
I
because
just
if you
think he's off in general. I'm just not sure. I just think he looked off in general to me.
yeah, I mean, but he said it. He said the whole season. He be like, I ain't do nothing in the off season, and I'm like, I can tell.
Tell.
Yeah, he said I ain't put in no work in the off season. I didn't have no time to go to the gym like I normally do. I'm looking like you can kind of tell. You can kind
So
of
he
see
got
it.
to use this regular season. We can hope that Dame gets it
We
together
gotta
by
hope
the
that
playoffs.
Dame is the key to us winning it all.
That is that we
That's
have to be
that's the
real
fact
about that. If
because in the
Dame don't
playoffs,
start clicking, we're not gonna do nothing
because all about
without
is we
Dame
know they're
clicking.
gonna do to Giannis. They gonna do exactly what Cleveland did to Giannis,
Yeah,
and all you need is some shooters that can knock down some sometimes tough shots. And so far, Dame hasn't been doing that this year. He's just been just out
up
there.
and down. It's been very up and down, and
You
more
know,
downs than ups.
I've barely seen him shoot over 50% in one game,
Hmm.
and that's
He
kind of
had a good
concerning.
first half. He was 6 of 12 in the first half, and then fell off a cliff.
I mean, even Drew Holiday shot over 50% in the game. You know, so I haven't seen him shoot over 50% in the game. And I'm like, that's your shot off. You missing wide open shots. Those got to be buckets. I mean, when you compare a shooter to
Hmm.
Steph Curry, you know Steph Curry ain't missing those shots that Dame is getting. I don't care what
But
nobody
let's
say.
not
Steph Curry,
let's not
do that.
act like Curry ain't had multiple 1 for
He
11
ain't
games.
missing no
Come
Amara.
on now, let's
The
not take it too
shots that
far.
Dame is
Let's not
getting
take it too
with
far.
Giannis, Steph Curry ain't missing those shots, bro. Like you know it. Everybody in the league know that. Dame need to get it. They compare him to that. They
I've
compare.
seen
They
I've seen
compare
some
Dame
games
to.
where Steph did miss a lot of
That's what
shots.
I'm saying. You doing too much
With
now.
Dame, with
Yeah,
a
Steph to
player,
have multiple 1 of 10, 1 of 11. Come
I
on,
put
man.
my
We're not
money
gonna do
on it.
that
If
now.
I put my money, Steph ain't missing those shots. I bet my last dollar Steph ain't missing the shots that Dame missing this year.
He
Not
might
with
not
Giannis.
miss all of it. He gonna miss
Not,
some. I'm just
he
saying
gonna-
that he had off game. He just tricked the game the other night, didn't he?
but he ain't got Giannis on his team. My point is, he getting shots with Giannis. If
No,
Giannis,
I agree. No,
Giannis
I
got
agree with
4
you.
people on him,
Yeah, no,
and you
I
get a
agree with you.
wide open shot, Steph Curry
I'm
ain't
saying
missing that.
I'm in
That's
complete
a layup.
agreement with you. Dame has been off all year. He done had a couple games where it was some good games, but like I said, it's been more lows than highs. I would say for Dame.
I'll just say no. I'm just saying that that's the expectation they set on Dame. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? I'm not saying he really was like that, but that's what people was comparing him to. You know, when they compared him
Hmm.
to God, they always try to compare to Steph Curry. But I'm saying he just has to hit more shots. He's
Yeah.
missing too many easy shots, and that's it. The Bucks playing better defensively.
Hmm.
Middleton's fumbling like he always do. We don't know what he be doing
So what are
sometimes.
we gonna do
It's
with
like
Middleton? Should Middleton be facilitating or not?
I don't think so. I think
They,
it's ugly. Look, it's just like he be chasing the ball be rolling, he be trying to catch it all the time. It's like it's like middle school basketball when he get the ball when he be dribbling. Sometimes they just be running up the court, the ball get away from him, they follow the ball, then he get it, then he loses again,
right.
then he get it back, then it hit his shoe, he pick it up, and then just stop it. You know what I mean? Just grow to your spot, Middleton, and do your little 1-2
He should be
boom up
used
and
like
go.
Klay Thompson. I tell people that all the time. He should be like a catch and shoot. If we were
Or
a team to
DeRozan.
set good
Or
screens, he
DeRozan.
would be
Or
perfect. We just
DeRozan.
don't set good screens though. Nobody in our team can set a
I'm with you,
screen.
Jeff. Or just a DeRozan. Just get
Right.
it in your spot. Get to your
Just
spots
catch
and
and
do what
shoot.
you do.
Yeah.
Catch and shoot.
Like you
Every
up
time,
here trying to run a fast break, and you almost it's feeling like you like Bambi running a fast break. You fall like, man, what is we doing here? Like, come on, man. Like, pass the ball before you fall and break your knees, man. Like that's what it looked like. And he just do it
He
That's
all.
just
two things.
awkward. He awkward
That's
because
two
his
things
balance
that
is ain't. He's just a little awkward. He awkward.
You think?
that's
That
two
dude
things
we're
that
hella
Zach
awkward.
need to shore up. One, keep the ball out of Middleton's hands from bringing it up.
Correct.
God, please.
Number two, keep Brooke from shooting threes.
Keep Brooke from thinking he Kyrie Irving from the 3-point line. We out here Euro stepping from the 3-point line. Man, can you stop doing that? Like, can you please stop?
Oh, he was getting
Pass the
mad. You know
ball.
that was frustration from getting worked by Allen. That was frustration. We
Uh,
gotta figure out our bench too though. Like that's really concerning me, the bench. I
the
mean,
bench is
Bobby had a little bit of a spell today, but besides that, it's still another game, but it's getting less than 30 points from the bench. We
yeah. I
have to
bet
get
If
more
they
production
if
from the
they
but
bench. We
I'm
have to
with
get
you,
if
more
they
bro.
do
production.
put if they do pull this trade off of Murray,
They gonna have a
Beasley
bench.
will be put on the bench,
Absolutely, he would have to be. Absolutely,
It had
and
to be
that
absolutely.
will
Brooke.
help the bench out.
We know John Horst got some explaining to do. He kind of fumbled the ball a little
Right.
bit.
I
Our
want
team is a little too old. They a little too old. Every time you got a player in the last 3 years, they've been like 33 or 34.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And we've been stuck with them. And then we try to get another 30 around this time to trade down. We get another 34, number 35-year-old because we like want them real ready. But now look at what we got. We got a whole bunch of 34, 35-year-old players,
Yeah.
and then we got a whole bunch of 20-year-olds.
We
Both
need something. We
one
don't
is
got nothing bridging the gap.
we ain't got nothing that's
He
just like
thinks he
ready,
thinks
ready.
that he thinks that he's the Spurs.
Hmm?
The Spurs won a championship with the old guy.
Well, we
But
get
That was
they're
a
not
different
that.
era
But
though.
they're
That was
not
a
the
we
different
got
Spurs.
era
some
though.
viewers out here. So we need to get a little younger. Like we
Right.
need to get a little younger. These young teams are starting to come up. These young players are starting to ascend. And that's what we saying. Look, Cleveland beat us, and they ain't even got two of their better players.
Right.
And they
Obi
still look tough. They still look tough. Indiana's gonna be tough. New
Yeah,
York is gonna
Siakam
be
is hooping
tough.
right now. Siakam is in his bag right now.
New York is gonna
We
be tough.
definitely got to make a move.
So
It
we
might
gotta
be
get
multiple.
and they players are younger. They
Right.
just in their prime ages, whether they role players or not. They in their prime ages. We got a whole bunch of older players, so we need to at least match up a little bit with them because they're gonna try to run us. We already know what they're gonna try to do. They're gonna try to run us out the gym.
Yeah, that's it.
well, I just wanted to hold everybody was, with all this stuff that happened a couple of days ago, everybody's bashing the Bucks, and I was saying that the guy that needs to be held accountable what he did. All this started because we didn't know if he was gonna sign back Middleton or sign back Brook, and
Yeah.
of course, hope to be held accountable for even hiring Griffin in the first place if you didn't know he's gonna sign those guys back.
Right. Right.
And said that yesterday in the podcast, Mike yesterday, and I like right because if you want to hire Griffin for your first head coach and you ain't not sure he's going to be there, we look like a fool. You're playing three guys now,
Right.
like two guys sitting at home, and I got Doc coming in. But I don't. I mean, I love Doc coming in, but it's like, man, they making a joke like you got three guys now on the payroll, and they don't have to do nothing.
Right. Yeah.
Let's
True.
be honest, Daniel. John Horst in jeopardy losing his job. He wasted millions. Let's be
Yeah.
honest. He
True.
got the Bucks with a lot of millions just burnt up in flames unnecessarily. How you gonna hire a coach and then say, "Oh, I thought we weren't gonna be that good, so I got this coach"? That's either you ain't thinking about nothing. What are you thinking about? You gonna say he wasn't the right coach for this team? Well, that's obvious, but you didn't think you was gonna be a good team. You thought you was gonna be in a rebuild. But that's why you got Adrian Griffin. So you set Adrian Griffin. So literally,
They set him
John
up for
Horst,
failure.
you set him up for failure.
That's
You
Derrick
set him
Rose.
up. Basically, that's what you said.
That,
That's on me. But in the meantime, you cost them millions. You cost the organization millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. They talking about paying Doc like something like $40 million.
$40 million for
Yeah, for
3.
it's 4 years for 40 million. 4
That's,
years, 40 million for Doc.
they already paying Bud like what?
8 million, I think, somewhere in there.
Then they
A
got
year.
Griffin on the hook for what? You see what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's just crazy to be paying 3 coaches like that. These are coaches.
Right,
And we
but
got to
but
be
on
like,
the positive side, that means this team is willing to do what it takes to try to get
I
to
mean,
where they need to go.
the owners, we got some great owners. Put it like that.
Let's be positive about
We
that.
got some great owners.
Yeah, let's be positive
Any other
about that.
owners, they'd have been heated. If we had the New
Yeah.
York Knicks owners, we'd be in trouble. He'd have been out of there.
Right,
Um, but
right.
but um, but we got people be ragging on Thanasis, right? He might be the most valuable player on the team.
Hilarious.
But
Hey
Without
Jeff, let me
Thanasis, there is no Giannis. There is no Giannis in Milwaukee.
one second.
he's
Hey
like,
Jeff, I'm gonna tap you out to tap in Gibson here. Gibson been waiting in the lobby. I'm gonna tap you out and tap back in. All right.
Thanasis got Giannis signed for an extended contract. not John Horst, not the coach, not Adrian Griffin, Thanasis. People be talking about Thanasis. Thanasis is the only reason why the Giannis is still here. He said, what did he say? I talked to my big bro. He said it's on the contract. I
Right.
saw it. Then what did he say last time? Thanasis is out here making deals. The reason why Giannis is on the Bucks still is because of Thanasis. So y'all people they got Thanasis is a walking meme now. You know, they voting for him in the All-Star game and everything. But my boy done kept he need a statue right next to Giannis. When they build that Giannis statue, they better have a little Thanasis name on it too.
Come on, man. Now you doing too much. Now I let you cook. Now you doing too much. I let you cook.
Thanasis
I
is
let
keeping
you
Giannis
cook. Come
in
on now.
Milwaukee.
Now you doing too much. Now you
You
doing.
better have
I'll let you
Thanasis
go.
somewhere on that
I gotta
statue.
reel you back in, Pronte. Come on, man. We not
We
doing
gotta
that.
be honest, man. Come on, man. My boy Thanasis be getting it hard in on Twitter, man. Like they been coming for him. Give him some love. Go
Let
ahead,
me let
Gibson.
my
My bad,
man
man.
chip
Go
in
ahead.
here. 1 second, Pronte. We got my man straight out of the Bahamas. Gibson Nicholas. Give it to the people, sir.
Salute, peace and love to Bucks Nation, peace and love to Daniel, Pronte, and Amber. It's a blessing to be here on this chat once again by the grace of the Almighty God
There we go.
to speak some knowledge of basketball. I really love what I see so far tonight, but like what you all guys said, we just fall apart in the third quarter. We run out of gas. The car just run out of gas on the highway. We just run out of gas. But I am very excited that I see our boys in the house with his 2 new assistant coach. That's what really inspired me that change is coming. That I told you, Amber, that dog coming to clean house. We
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. They come to clean. No, I agree. No, you're right.
He
You're right.
coming to clean house. And then not only that, some moves is coming too. Some moves is coming. Some players gotta get moved. Because when I look at this game tonight, we get no production from our bench at all. And it
We
is
had a little
very
spark from
disappointing.
Bobby. A small spark from Bobby.
That is not good. That is not good. That cannot. If we go into the playoff, that cannot win us a championship. We need everybody to be on board to contribute to win.
That's fair.
Can't
That's fair.
your main superstars doing all the way. Everyone have to chip in. So in a couple of days, in another week or so, we should see our phone them be buzzing off. I just pray we get a player like Bruce Brown. Who wouldn't mind. We have Bruce Brown on this team. He's a tough nosed player. He's a
Yeah,
very
he's
tough nosed
scrappy
player.
too. He's scrappy. No, I like Bruce Brown. But I heard he kind of got a locker room issue or an attitude
Oh,
problem, something like that. I heard about Bruce Brown.
Probably.
Yeah, so he got it's a little
He looked
it's
extra.
something he got something going on, locker room situation going on.
we don't need that drama. We don't need that drama down here. So we can keep that drama over
Yeah,
there
he can keep it
on
where
the
it's
north
at.
side. We don't need that down here. So I would like for us to really make some movement. We need guys to play defense and the system with. And you see what Doc Rivers did, guys. He went and get 2 experienced assistant coach, not no little jokey coaches. He went and get 2 experienced assistant coach. He
A
got
little bit.
he got
Yeah.
guys.
Jokey coach.
Oh,
So
my
we feel
man
that good.
Gibson, just you no filter, just exactly how it is. Go ahead, Gibson. Go
Ah, you gotta
ahead.
speak. Amber, Daniel, and Pronte, like what we said here in the Bahamas, we have to speak the truth. We cannot sugarcoat nothing. We have to let the
Talk
truth
to him.
be heard.
Talk to him, Gibson.
So Griffin didn't know what he doing. He bring these bunch of clowns here. We can't really coach a cone. We can't have players run around a cone. So Doc bringing the real deal. He is the real deal. And
I
watch and
believe
see,
that.
guys. We might start off slow, but when he done have everything set in place, man, no team could be able to beat the Bucks no
We
more. But
it,
then,
no, I agree
We got
with you.
some questions though. What we gonna do with Brook Lopez?
at least
I
they
mean,
need a coach
but
to
that's a
tell
big
them.
question because the Bucks kind of like built the defense around Brook Lopez, but it's falling apart a little bit. It go up and down. Some games it's a terrible mismatch.
Man, he just let Allen bully him tonight. He need to stop shooting them trees and play up their strength. That's all. He need a coach to tell him to play up their strength in armbar. One thing I said with my coworker today, and I tell him that I say once you see Doc Rivers come in, Giannis better know he ain't gonna be bringing up that ball no more. Doc Rivers gonna say you're not a point guard. That's Dame's job. He need to learn that. The more he play off the ball, the less double team he will
He talking.
see. The more he have the ball in his hand, they can continue building that ball. He need to play off the ball and let Dame control the offense. That's what I need Giannis to buy in. He need to buy into that system.
Well,
Have to
I
buy
just
into
feel
that.
like the Bucks spacing is off. They be all over each other in his offense. They be right next to each other. They, that part is really off compared to Bud years.
Right.
Bud
Well,
had
yeah,
good spacing in his offense. This spacing, they be all on top of each other. It be kind of weird. So maybe he gonna fix that. Dame knew to have the ball, but Dame need to be aggressive when he had the ball. They need to tell
Right.
Dame, you cannot play two whole quarters. I give you one. You can start the game for first quarter or you play the whole fourth quarter, but you're not playing the whole third quarter. You
right.
can't afford for you to be
Right.
out the
In the fourth.
majority of the full quarter. That don't make sense.
But
Like you
that's what
No.
we
can't
hope Doc will rectify. So we're hoping
like man,
Doc
I
can
know
come in and
because it's
pull
not
that
like
together.
to me it's not like it's helping the team. When he out there playing them
Yeah.
whole quarters, it don't help. It don't look no different. It looks exactly the same as it did before. You're not in more of a rhythm. So it's like you might as well do what's better because that could be messing up the bench rotation. And that
True.
could be messing
True.
up your whole bench scoring.
True. Facts.
Because game is not, you don't have no, you got to rely on Middleton bringing the ball up the court. And we know what that looked like. We know
No.
what that
Okay.
looked
I
like.
knew that
Like
jab was coming. I
a
knew that
7 minute
jab was
stretch.
coming.
For a 7 minute
Yeah,
stretch, Middleton has to run the point. And that's not a pretty game. That's not pretty to watch. That's like a turnover
hey,
waiting to happen.
to hold your taxes going down the court, man. Be gone right just like
You
that.
be like, oh, you'd definitely rather have Giannis bringing the ball up the court than Middleton. That's one thing I know. So
I
I
get,
think
I
they gonna have to fix that rotation. I think that's hurting the bench too. That
I
part,
get, I
that
get,
game having to play, that's hurting the bench. Go ahead,
I get
Gibson.
one, I get one question, Amber. I just read an article just now. Doc Rivers will be making his coaching debut Monday against the Nuggets. So just get a heads up. Monday against the Nuggets, he'll be making
That's
his
a good
coaching
game to
debut.
come back for. That's a heck of a game to come back for.
That's the game you coming back for.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
respect it. He didn't take a light game. I respect
But
it.
then Gibson, didn't you say Doc was mad? He was mad. He got fired from Philly like
Yeah,
that.
for Philly, yeah.
Man,
At least we got a
Yo,
motivated Doc. I'd rather have a motivated coach with some
Right,
stone. That's a good look. I like that because they need somebody that's motivated. The Bucks ain't been playing motivated basketball.
right.
Sometimes
They need somebody that can light a fire, but in order to do that, it has to be somebody they respect.
I like
I
the way
really,
they talking down on Doc. I know he hearing that noise. How he been
oh yeah,
3-1 and
that's a
he
lot
can't
of
win
hate.
it all, and everybody trashing him, and he
he said trash.
backdoored. He backdoored this guy.
That, you know, they'll start
Fronte, stop. Fronte, you make me get choked on that one because Fronte, the
exactly
most
right
hate, the,
in
the
there.
most Fronte,
It's
the most hate Daniel I heard and Amber and Fronte, the most hate man I hear this man get. Doc Rivers is not a bad coach. But people have to feel and realize the man have a championship. They have to buy into that. And I watched that '08 game when he played when Boston played Lakers. I watched that game. Doc did a tremendous job. People have to stop disrespecting Doc Rivers. He's a very good coach. He's a good coach. Doc good
Gibson.
coach.
Mhm.
Gibson, he was going against Kobe. Like, stop. The Lakers and Kobe. Like,
Yeah.
stop acting like Kobe some bum off the street or something. Like,
No,
what are we talking
he
about
was
here?
wrong.
Like,
He
oh,
didn't-
Doc lost to Kobe. Oh, like, come on now.
Golden State. Golden State.
Go. Oh, he lost to Steph Curry and them in their prime. Oh, okay. He blamed. Like, come on, y'all. Like, cause Chris Paul don't choke games. Okay. Yeah, that's all, Doc.
Just to piggyback off of that real quick,
I-
we do want to say CP3 and James Harden together also lost a 3-1 lead, and Doc Rivers was not their coach. Just to
My point is, and James Harden in Philly. What was James Harden doing in Philly? He was, man. Come on now. He was acting a fool in Philly. He was
he
too
was-
busy going to the club trying to out his GM or something. Dude was doing ridiculous stuff.
I-
Like, what are we talking about? And then you had MB getting injured in the game 7, and then you had Ben Simmons
Mhm.
not wanting to dunk the ball. Like, he had some weird stuff going on. He just
Yeah,
had
I
some
agree.
weird players.
This is
Like,
his best. This is his best chance at success to me is with this team.
this,
And
yeah,
go ahead, Dan.
this is this is Doc Rivers' best roster he has
See,
since that '08
Yep.
team.
yep,
He
Mhm.
got guys
Wow.
want to win. It ain't gonna be no games. It ain't gonna be no. I'm not gonna do this. Giannis already won championships already. He know how it is to feel it. He already felt
all
it
right.
already. It's not like, hey, James Harden didn't feel it already yet. You know, MB always talk about he won an MVP. He never won a championship yet. You know, Kevin Garnett knows Giannis going to want to win another one. So
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm telling you, we'll accept
Fact.
coaching.
Yep.
I'm
I like what you're
worried.
saying. I
yeah, I
like
like
what
it.
you're
And then
saying.
guess who want to win another one now? Doc.
Mhm.
Doc gonna want to win another one. They out here trashing them. Like, you ain't
Yep.
got it, bro.
Yeah.
So he gonna be just as motivated as Giannis. That's good. That's good for the Bucks.
Well, I think both parties are motivated. The Bucks, besides, let's be honest, I love the Bucks. We all Bucks fans, but besides that 2021 season and winning a championship, the Bucks have been a disappointment. So we have a
Yes.
lot to prove that
Yep.
championship wasn't a fluke. Doc
Yeah.
Rivers, oh, you had a super team. Was your championship a fluke? When you got those type of people that are locked in, that are focused to put to sleep the doubters, you're gonna see some great things. I think this is a perfect marriage. You got two people with a lot to prove. I think it's a perfect marriage. Not like saying it's similar, but kind of like how LeBron had a lot to prove going to Miami and D Wade that he was still cold. They had a lot to prove together, and they got some things done. Not everything they said, but they got some things done because they were both like minded. They both were focused. So I think if we got a focused coaching staff, and the players are focused, I think we can still I think we can win a championship still, but I do think there will be some player movement that will assist in us winning this championship. And go ahead,
Que-
Gibson.
I have one question for Daniel, the Bleacher Report boss. So,
Yeah.
since he landed today in Milwaukee, do you think they would have the press conference to introduce him to the press tomorrow or sometime this week?
Yeah.
It's tomorrow. It's tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock.
There we go.
So
See,
I'll be
I knew he
Hey,
would know. Shout out to the
wait,
Bleacher Report
come
boss.
on, listen,
tomorrow at
listen,
11. It's
this,
gonna be.
this, this chat is the best chat in the world, and I
Bro,
thank
I'm
God.
telling you, they come
I
with all the
thank God.
numbers, all the
I
info. Salute.
I think I thank God for what I know about the game of basketball by listening to you guys and turning into Amber. First of all, Amber, I
Mhm.
want to shout out to you, man. I want
I
to shout out
appreciate
to you, Tehran. Tehran, love your content. We always talking about it every day to work, and we always telling the other guys, you might all need to get on
appreciate
the
you.
broadcast, join the broadcast to get the knowledge.
Uh,
Fronte, Daniel, Mr. Cool,
uh,
Mr. Smith, B-Shaq,
uh,
everybody. You all guys are amazing when it comes to the game of
salute.
basketball. You're all teaching at the same time. They're letting the people know, hey, these are the
There we go.
facts. This is that. And I like that. That's how I get to know more about the game by listening to you guys and reading articles and find out about the game of basketball, man. I appreciate that you all give me this opportunity to come on the platform, represent the
Salute.
Bombers. I am very proud of this moment. I cannot take it for granted. I want to say thank you again, guys, for letting me
Appreciate
come
it.
on the platform to represent the
Salute.
Bombers. Thank you.
Appreciate you, Gibson. Can we get some likes up for Gibson? Salute to Gibson, bro. Salute. Let's get the likes up, Bucks Nation. Come on now. That man just told you what it is right there. Summed up what we doing here, all in about 1 minute. This friends and family here. Bucks fans from all backgrounds is welcome here to say their piece, and you have the opportunity to hop on live and say your piece. I don't know what other platforms are doing that, but I feel like
Nope.
if there are, this is the best at doing it. So salute to
Yep.
y'all, and I always appreciate y'all tapping in. Let's get them likes up,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen. I promise you won't get siphoned out of your 401k. I promise.
Gibson, Daniel, and we think we get Murray. You think that's the right piece?
I
If we
Boy, I,
person,
I,
I don't know. I mean, if we have if the deal is going to be done, the Ports have to be in that deal because of the money.
That's the deciding factor.
mhm.
That's all. But
Ma-
if they can't get Murray, then they probably have to get somebody else. But then probably Pat and one of the young players are going for those 2 second-round picks. But if they do get Murray, he's going to be on the bench,
Yep.
and I think they'll probably try to get another big because if they trade Bobby, like Amara been saying, they have to replace Bobby. I don't
Right.
know how they do that, but
Only person available is Bismack Biyombo at this point. That I
that's
think they.
fine. Can he rebound? Can he defend a little bit?
Yeah. He's
Yeah, that's
solid
fine.
at
I
that.
know Bismack. He a little sloppy sometimes. You know,
Yeah, but I know I agree with you, but I'm just saying he's better than Robin. At any
he's
level,
better
Right.
than.
he's better than
Is he
Robin.
better than Bobby on defense?
Yeah, on defense, he's better than Bobby. He's known more
Okay,
for his defense than anything.
that's
Bismack
what I'm saying.
Biyombo.
Because we just need somebody. Because Bobby be giving up them points. I'm telling you. I be watching
Uh,
him. That man be getting cooked. I be like, dang, Bobby, you couldn't stay in front of him. Like, and then you fouled him for an N1. Like, man, like you better go down there and make a 3-pointer or something, man, so we don't notice. Cause you be getting cooked, man. I'm starting to see it. Cause you ain't making them shots no more. It's
So
easy
is
to see
Bucks
when you
Nation
ain't cooking.
okay now with trading Bobby? Is that acceptable now? Because there's a certain point that Bobby was off limits. Is it okay now to trade Bobby? Is that
That's a
acceptable
good
from
question.
Bucks Nation?
I still love
that's
Bobby,
a,
but for me, it's
that's
like
a good
we gotta
question. That's
trade
a good.
somebody.
mm,
Oh wait,
Hey,
hold on 1 second. Let me say your piece, Daniel. Then you Gibson. Then you Pronte. Go ahead, Daniel. Is it
now
okay to trade Bobby?
Mm.
if for the right price, if we get Murray, I'll take the deal. But it's like my heart, man, I love Bobby, but at the same time, like Pronte keeps saying, he's giving up the points, man. He's liability. We can't give up Lopez because Lopez needs to be in the middle, but it's like he's getting cooked. But which one you want to get rid of? I mean, you don't want Giannis being there trying to facilitate on defense in the 5 all the time. But if they can do the deal, if it's fair, I'll get Murray. But I don't know. I don't know what Doc's gonna do. I don't know if Doc could probably try to change his defense and probably make it a little bit better. I don't know what he's gonna do yet, but we gotta see what Doc wants to do first, and then after that, then we'll probably make a decision on them getting another guy or
My
or. But I don't know. I don't. It's like I'm back and forth with it. It's just But you got right. He just hot on defense. He just sorry, man. I mean, I love him on offense.
he
He
bad.
can't.
He bad.
Oh,
He's so bad on defense. You be like, dang, Bobby, dang, dog, you gave
oh,
up. You whatever. Just not.
like I said, I can't disagree with you on that. It's just like I love Bobby, but it's like every time you say like I can't disagree with you, man, because he give it up. He gets cooked, man. He gets cooked.
Go ahead, Gibson.
I don't know.
I, I like what you guys said. I agree, but man, if we give up Bobby, we could need another big because we can't have Giannis playing all those minutes. I would like for us to hold on them, but if we could get Andre Drummond, make a call the Bulls and find out with Andre Drummond, that would be a good pickup too for us too. Andre Drummond would help us because man, we is getting killed on rebound. We can't rebound for nothing, man. It hurt. I know it hurt, but thank God that Doc is in the building to help this team because man, we
That made me
be
That's
feel
right.
hurting. We be
better.
hurting.
I saw his face like, oh shoot, he's built. Man,
Yeah,
I'm
He
ready.
got a lot to prove. He got a lot to prove. One thing I want to say about the D, because we talking about Brooke and
Bobby.
Bobby. I don't think Bobby's deficiencies can be fixed on defense. I do think Brooks liabilities can be fixed because it's all about positioning with Brook. Brook is not putting himself in optimum positions to be a good defender and force the offense to make certain moves. He's falling back too much, and then he'll just clearly just let you shoot. When Brook is in the pick and roll, he doesn't go forward at all. He sits back and allows people to get in rhythm shooting open shots. That can be adjusted. The drop coverage, you can tell him, hey, you don't go below this point no matter what, and that's going to help. So I do think there's more room for improvement with Brook than there is with Bobby, because I really think with Brook is all about placement, where he's supposed to be. You tell him to be here, he's there, we'll be good. Because if you notice later in the game when he was stepping up more, it caused them a lot more problems on offense. They couldn't just get in the paint when he was stepping up and committing. It's when he keeps retreating is when we get into issues with Brook. So I think Brook's defense is fixable. I do not think Bobby, his deficiencies are fixable on defense.
So I get one question right, Amber. What I would love to see Doc come in and install with Giannis and Dame, more pick and roll. I would like to see the Giannis and Dame more pick and roll. What we wasn't running at all. And
He's
then I
talking.
want Doc. I want Doc to talk to Giannis, sit him down, just have a talk with him to let him know Dame is the point guard. That's all I would. Bishop was saying the other night. That's all I want him to do. Stop bringing up the ball and let your point guard do that, and you just could do damage in the paint. That's all I want him to do. Once you do that, they ain't gonna build the wall no more because you don't have the ball. You're playing off the ball. You cut and Dame find you. Let's punish these teams. And this time right now, for Milwaukee to get to that final form we need to get and start showing Boston that hey, you're in the team to beat. We are the team to beat in the East to be
Talk to
reckoned with.
him.
So we gotta change that, man. We have to change that and find our true identity, who we are as a team, to show them that this 21 championship we win, it was not a fruit. It take a sacrifice to get here. So we have to
Thank
show
you.
them that hey, we win. We win a championship. Boston ain't win nothing. Tatum and Brown ain't have nothing to prove. We have something to prove to say, hey, I have a championship. You don't know what it is to play on the big stage, the grand stage. I know how to play on the grand stage and embrace the pressure. So we need that. We need that, Amber. And I'm looking forward for this team to succeed, to moving forward, so we could shut all the haters, the
Yeah.
media,
Talk to him.
we could shut all of them up. And when they see now, they can start saying, hold on now, the Bucks is playing good. Let's just work on that one step at a time, guys. That's all I'm looking for. One step at a time.
Pronte?
Yeah, I mean, Bobby. I mean, I've been saying trade Bobby since. I mean, that's my guy, but sometimes your time is up. You know, you had a nice run. You was you. I mean, we traded PJ. He was kind of the same way. So you
Right.
had a nice run. You know, but you still a role player. You gotta be trade. Role players are tradable. They just are. And
Yeah.
if you're gonna get value for somebody, it's gonna be Bobby
Correct.
because he can score. You know, this team is changing. It's a different team now. You know, so and then you can't have Brook Lopez slow and Bobby slow on the court at the same time.
No, no,
And
no, no, no.
Middleton slow, and Dame slow, and Beasley slow, all on the court at the same time. We see that every time. Like you can't have that. You just can't have that. So you gotta get a more athletic big to help Brook Lopez. If you go, I mean, you just need it for defensive purposes because we know the playoffs are gonna come down to defense. And
Facts.
can you get a stop? We know we're gonna need a big to come spill Brook Lopez because we know they're gonna put Brook Lopez in switches
Yep.
anyway. Get they automatic buzz because as soon as he go on that drop, we know what they're gonna do. They're gonna do a little stagger dribble and they're gonna shoot that mid range. It's gonna be like Jason Tatum, the whole team on Boston gonna do that,
Yep.
basically. And it's gonna be an automatic bucket while we try to figure out how to score. We can't have that. So we're gonna have to get another big anyway. But I was saying, but yeah, trade Bobby. But Bucks got to figure out what they're gonna do with the whole roster. Even Brook Lopez. At some point, Brook Lopez is getting up there. You know what I mean? Like I agree. Bobby's deficiencies aren't physical because Bobby is actually only 27, 28
Right.
years old. You wouldn't be able to tell.
Right.
He getting cooked by cars. He getting cooked by a car salesman.
That last shot wasn't needed, bro. That last
Oh,
shot
man.
wasn't needed.
Oh
Man.
man, Oh,
He
it's a
getting cooked
shot.
by
Man,
the car salesman. Jordan Wayne, the car salesman, was giving them buckets. Like, what is
No,
going
he
on? This dude don't even
like,
work out. He don't do nothing. This dude be on the couch with me, and he out here go and get Bobby on
Be
the
on the
court. He
couch
got
with
30
me.
on him. Like, what's going on? So no, he got to go. I'm sorry, you can't be getting cooked by the car salesman. Every game he see you, he get a career high because you own him. Like, dude should be selling cars somewhere, but not long as Bobby Portis in the league, dude got a spot. Dude got a spot. So Bobby, that's my guy though. That's my guy. But if we gonna win it, if we gonna be serious about winning a championship, we gotta do what it takes to win a championship. And,
And
and Doc is the perfect coach to get the Bucks lined up and say, y'all gonna have to make some sacrifices to get this done.
each player, I agree with
Each
you.
player,
yep.
the organization, y'all gonna have to lose some friendships. Y'all gonna have to understand that this ain't about being friends. Winning ain't always about being with your buddy.
My man is spitting.
You know what I
Wow.
You
mean?
sound
You
like you
gotta,
should have
you
been
gotta
on
get the
Wall
best
Street.
players that fit the team. And Bobby don't fit no more. And that's it. Bobby don't fit no more.
I,
And
I, I would
This, this,
I would like
this,
to chip in just to say this.
go
I
ahead,
think
bro.
take I do think getting DeJounte Murray is a risk that we should take, just
You
because
think
it's
so?
upside and he does have youth and he also is
He
a
has
good
youth.
defender.
And that's
So
that's that's
again, I'm not saying to kick Bobby out the door. I don't want that because he is a big body, and I understand that. But what I'm saying is there is upside to getting DeJounte Murray. He helps with the youth, and he will help with being an on-ball defender, and also he would assist with another person being able to facilitate. That's not Chris Middleton. I'm trying to get people in here to further remove Chris Middleton from waiting out of bounds to get the ball because that's absolutely insane.
and Bobby Porter's
mm-mm.
was me too. Bobby Porter's was running out of bounds
That's
in the
all.
game. Like,
All that
what is
play.
you doing, bro? Like, how you running the whole court out of that court big to the mud? You running out of bounds. So,
Come on.
he's just a little off, man. He might be ready to go. Just in a mental space. He
Yeah,
probably hurt
I agree with that one.
mental
He doesn't
space.
look.
He don't look the same. Mentally, he not I feel like he just a little different this year. He angry all the time. Like he get into it with everybody every
Yeah,
game.
man, he getting mad. He took calls like, come on, man, calm down.
Yeah, calm
And
down,
you
sir. It's not
that
that
kind
serious.
of it ain't that
Woosah,
serious.
woosah.
It's sour. They about to fight somebody every game. He didn't turn he like baby Draymond now. So he all right. He
So
all right.
I
But
do
if we can
think
get I'm with you though.
Murray would help though. I do think
I
Murray
do
would help,
I
even
think that
depending on the bench.
only reason why I trade Bobby is for what you said though. Cause
Mm.
DeJounte is young. He's like 27. We kind of need that. We kind of need that type of energy on the team. A young, good player that's experienced, that been in big games already.
There we go.
Like coached by Popovich.
Mm.
So he know what it's like to play for a serious coach. That's about winning championships. So he know what it's about when he come to the Bucks. He gonna know he gonna have to step because he just got cooked today. So I ain't Luka just dropped 73 on him today. I mean,
Right.
Ooh,
so
7-3.
I mean that's a little
Booker
concerning.
has 60. Booker has 60, I think.
Man, the league is kind of off. That's what I'm saying. Something wrong with the league because it's like everybody scoring 60, 70.
Yeah,
Like this ain't something that's a little off. I don't even.
It's
I,
weird, right? Isn't it
it's kind
weird
of
how we
weird.
having so many people scoring 60 plus back to
Yeah,
back to back games? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that's
Like,
That's
crazy. It's like
it's not with
Bucks.
that's
Timberwolves at the
that's your
J.
hold on, hold on,
go
hold
ahead,
on.
Dan.
1 second. You go first. You go first, Gibson. Then you, Daniel. Go ahead,
Go
Gibson.
ahead.
Hey, I'm with sure like the league don't play defense no more. Like what Jordan said, defense when you championship, look like the league don't play defense no more. Ain't no way let no man drop no 73 points on me. There's no way. In my sleep, I ain't gonna let you drop that on me. I can guide you, pick you up,
Right.
you ain't dropping no 70 points on me like that. No way. Hell no. Either the coach ain't doing a good job with calling or that player hogging the ball and he's doing all the scoring of the team. That's the only way he getting all them points. Basketball is a team sport, not a one man sport. So
Facts. Facts.
like what they say, I would really love for us to get DeJounte. Imagine this lineup: Dame, Giannis, DeJounte, and Brook. That's a killer lineup right there. That's a killer combination right there. Middleton could come off the bench with Beasley. Put him on the bench. Put him on the bench.
Oh, I don't know if
Man,
Middleton going for that.
man, Amber, trust me. Remember I said the last podcast, Middleton need the did what Manu Ginobili did sacrifice that role and come off the bench, it would work better for the Bucks.
I
Come
agree.
off the bench because you don't have it. You losing the ball. Come on, man, you losing the ball off your feet. The handles ain't look good. Oh no. Cheaper you come off the bench with that second unit and let the stars then run the show. Cause your time done almost done. And let's get Murray and Portis. Gee, I don't know what to say. He need to go to a therapist or something. He's always angry. He need to see a therapist. He need to go and get his mental health check and calm his nerve. He's too angry all the time. Last night, tonight, what are you doing, man, Portis? You missing all the shot front? Man, I'm going Pronte and Daniel. We need guys to come on this team who hungry to win. Not
Facts.
no. You need winning players. Like for example, look at the Cavaliers. All the guys come with there was hooping and
Yeah.
hustling. We ain't got guys just standing around. No, we don't need that. We got to get rid of Payne. Pat got to go for sure. We got to get rid of some players. Beasley could come off. We need to get some other players in this
It's coming
lineup.
though. That's why
Yeah,
people's playing time is erratic right now. Is
Yeah.
because the
right.
trade is coming. That's why
Do you
So
think
you see even Pat's time. You see Pat's minutes have been reduced dramatically from what he was getting. A trade is coming. It's just a matter of when. It's not if, it's when at this point.
think
all
that
right.
they after they won that chip that they was like a little laxed after that? Like
Yeah, absolutely.
some
Oh,
players just milk it after that. They went back to milking it. They milked Giannis.
if you be honest, they didn't even have time to really relax because they went right to the. It was remember we won that chip in August because of the COVID
Yeah.
situation. The season went past, then we won the chip in August. It was August. No,
Oh
it was
yeah, and it
July.
was back in
It
October.
was
Yeah.
August. It was August. Yep. And then we had to go back in October. Yep.
Yep, it was
Yep.
crazy. They didn't really relax, and then Giannis had that gruesome injury. They could have
Right.
that knee injury. I thought he was out for a year after that. I mean, I don't know how he came back from that knee injury.
Oh,
Middleton
he
decided
bad.
to play the Olympics. Middleton played the Olympics and then his knees broke. And I'm looking like, bro, why you ain't go play the Olympics?
Man.
Hilarious,
Oh man.
hilarious. Appreciate y'all
My
tapping in. I'm about to get in this comment section. It's getting a little late here. I want to get to these comments before we get up out of here. Appreciate y'all tapping in. We got my man Daniel, the Bleacher Report boss. We got my man Gibson. My man Pronte tapped out a little too soon, but salute to my man Pronte. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all.
all
Peace
right.
and love to Bucks Nation. Peace and love to Bucks Nation, the best chat on YouTube.
There we
Peace
go.
out.
All
One
right,
love.
peace, man. All right, appreciate y'all.
All right.
Get to some of these comments. I know it's getting a little late here. Salute the Bucks Nation. Appreciate y'all staying tuned in this late. If y'all can, let's get them likes up. We should be around 75 likes right now. We only have 53. Appreciate y'all if y'all can hit that like button. Mr. 414 was good. When we had Drew, we were first round exit, still even with the top 5 defense. Facts. That's a fact. Emerson was good. Change is coming. Structure coming. Let's go. I hope so. My man RJ back coming straight out of the UK. KG on his pod said Dawkins is a savant who will call anyone out, even superstars like Giannis or Dame. Respect will be owned. I feel good about this year. We need toughness and structure and identity. Facts. Shout out to you, RJ back. John Jackson was goody. Griffin needed to be fired, but the players need to own up to their player on the court. It's unacceptable how Dame is playing. I agree. Dame has been playing like trash. 7 of 24 is unacceptable for a superstar. It's unacceptable. Just unacceptable. Eliza was good. Also, this game was dumb. Giannis getting all those bogus calls. It was just a dumb game. Yeah, the refs were they were at it early. The refs were on shady early. I agree with you. AJ was good. We need an athletic big and a 3 Lopez is fool. Come play off. Damn it. Lopez, y'all are wild sometimes. Sadowski was good. Most TV people don't even watch Bucks games. They only see the record and say firing wasn't basketball related or bad. Had they actually seen games, they would know that we were not playing well. Facts. It was obvious if you're watching Bucks. That's what I be saying. These people just be talking. Robert Brooks said Horse is more important than Doc at this point. Why you say that, Robert? AJ said the refs were bad in general tonight. Cavs shot more free throws than yeah, and they were a lot of bogus calls. But that's regular. That's regular for the Bucks. Snaky 973 was good. The negativity on here, it's hard to take. What negativity? Snaky. Snaky said y'all out for blood from everybody. Shout out to Snaky 973. Stacy, what up, Stacy? Chris foul baits too sometimes though. And Chris also be reaching too much on defense. Chris be reaching way too much on defense. Snaky said you would think that we're the Wizards or something. Shout out to Snaky. It ain't that bad. We just want to win, passionate. My man BC out of Portland. Salute to Portland. What's good? He said best hashtag Milwaukee Bucks podcast on YouTube. Shout out from Rip City. I'm not a bandwagon fan, but I was rocking with y'all before y'all got Dame. Keep up the good work. Hashtag amaraslogic. Appreciate you, bro. Salute to BC. My man out of Portland. Appreciate you, bro. The $10 super chat. Thank you. Much appreciated, bro. Much appreciated. Hope everything is well for you over there in Portland, bro. Appreciate your support. Really appreciate your support. Let me get back at some of these comments. Patricia said peace and love. Peace and love, Patricia. What's good? Saul Callie said, y'all keep saying if we trade Chris, Giannis will be mad. Come on, bro. Yes, they're trying to win. If he should want to trade, dude. Come on, bro. John, Thanasis has been a meme. Thanasis has been a meme. Othello Rucker said facts. Middleton mentally thinks he's about 5 years younger. He needs to wake up and realize his body is failing him. Joe Johnson wasn't acting like that. Fact. He is a step slow. I definitely agree he's a step slow. My man Pass was good. I know Doc doesn't play young guys, but he needs to play Ajax at least. I agree with that. Facts. Uni 414 was good. It was depending on a coach who haven't built that bond with the players who've been doing nothing but bonding. They were in serious trouble. Good point. Yeah, he never built any rapport with the players. Griffin never built any rapport. I agree. Mr. Priceless said John Jackson out there cooking. John Jackson usually do be cooking in the chat. The truth do as well. All y'all be cooking from y'all different perspectives. Salute to the chat. Y'all speak on one thing and then called out more than one thing that everybody starts seeing come true. Right. Facts. Oh, hold on. I had a little freeze there. My bad. Marcus Little, what's good? The Heat is going to come home to Horse because he created the current problem the Bucks find themselves in. Yeah, he's gonna be. Yeah, if he doesn't fix it, he's gonna be held accountable. I agree. Saul Callie said, "My boy, the truth is a troller. The truth don't be trolling, bro. The truth legit, bro. He don't be trolling. The truth legit. He just got his own perspective, like everybody do." What up, Stacy said they looked great a couple nights ago. The truth, and you and you were nowhere to be found. Some people do that. Maybe they was busy. Maybe he was busy, Stacy. D Cole 123 was good. At least Prunty can tell the truth in the post game interview. He said we should have moved the ball more, and Cavs were getting away with some calls with interesting contact. Facts. I respect that. D Cole 123 salute. Sir Real, what's good? He said Doc is the GOAT. I hope so. BC said I'm rocking with y'all. Hashtag Bucks from Portland. Salute, BC. There we go. My man Brandon King Carter coming with the energy. Said this team will bring the heat and energy tomorrow night. Absolutely. We'll see a much better Bucks team tomorrow night. This was just a low energy game. We just didn't have it tonight. You're not going to have it every night. We just didn't have it tonight. It happens, Bucks Nation. We weren't gonna go 82-0. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be some losses in between, but it's all about how we playing going to the playoffs. To me, Mr. Price has said Bismack and PJ want to go to the Suns. Then let them go. We don't need y'all anyway. Then y'all want to go to the Suns. Go there. Then Mona said no. I love Bobby. We all love Bobby, but we trying to win a championship, and Bobby ain't been Bobby in a long time. We got to be real. What up, David Jonas? Pat said, Bobby will always have love in Milwaukee, but for the right price, he can go. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. For the right price, we can get him up out of here. I'm just saying. Jason Joseph, what's good? We need to get younger, faster. Middleton, Bobby, and Brooke all liable to go in my eyes. I'm not against any of that. I'm with you, Jason Joseph. Othello, what's good? Man, we really should have went after Vukovic from the Bulls or dude from Indiana. Brooke is cooked. I said all this in the offseason, and y'all try to put me in front of the bus. Why would you want to trade Brooke? He was almost defensive player of the year. He should have been defensive player. You don't trade any. All right. I said, all right. Now we here. We should have traded him when his value was at its highest. I said that in the offseason. Brooke had a tremendous value in the offseason. He had his best statistical year in over a decade. And y'all wanted to roll the dice. We here now. Hey, yo, what's good? Bobby was getting cooked by Niang, shaking my head. Come on, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bobby, we love Bobby, but what it do, man? Robert Brooks, Bucks Nation, we have to just let go of Bobby, Brooke, Middleton, and Pat. Stand on business. Giannis' window is closing. Facts. Ooh, that was fire, Robert Brooks. True. Tony Jackson said we can get Niang. I don't want Niang. I'm cool on Niang. He's irritated me now at this point. My man, the legend, Mr. Cool. What's good, Mr. Cool? If we had decent ball movement and offensive set, the Cavs would have scored 90 points tonight. It's all our ISO standing around offense that created points for the Cavs. Facts. Salute to you, Mr. Cool. That's a fact. Emerson said GA at the 5. Yeah, when Giannis is at the 5, that's interesting. I like that. Sir Real said trade Lopez and start Bobby. We'd be even worse defensively, though. We'd be worse defensively. Pass said, yeah, Mr. Cool. So many possessions were out where our players were just watching. No movement means no rhythm for our role players. Facts. That's exactly what it is. We had no rhythm. Had no rhythm. Be kind was good. Apparently, that Doc is a guy that Giannis must respect and do everything that Doc says, including sacrificing for Dame. Sounds more like bullying to me. Glad you're hired to manage Giannis. Okay, interesting perspective. Okay, salute to you. Be kind. Marcus Little, what's good? The Bucks organization needs to stop running this team on friendship. It's a business. When it's your time to go, you gotta go. That's really what it is. That's a fact. That's really what it is. Robert Brooks said prime take into the real prime. Athleticism, speed, and length is really what is needed in Milltown. Facts. Salute to 78 too. 78 Sports. I see you in the chat. Salute to you, bro. My man Green Ranger was good. Green Ranger said that Mr. Cool. We played so much ISO ball, no pick and roll, and the space was awesome. We were playing pickup ball today. It was hard to watch. Ed Duger said, I'll trade Brooke, Bobby, and Beasley. All the B's. That's hilarious. My man Jeff, what it do? Why the hell is Sam Merrill going off on his former team? He's the weak. He's weak. That's why we didn't resign him. He's making us look like we should have. Yeah. Oh, my man Green Ranger said Chris needs to be a spot up shooter. He's getting too many ISO opportunities for a third option. Facts. Facts. Can we at least get to 60 likes, Bucks Nation? Much appreciated. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Mr. Cool said DeJounte Murray has an attitude problem. I didn't know about that. That would be an issue then. That would give me concern. Mr. Cool said if Beasley allows 70 points to a player, the chat would right now be tying him up and throwing him in Lake Michigan. You're right. That's a fact, Mr. Cool. That's a fact. Let's try to at least get to 60 likes. I know this is a late one, y'all, but we coming right back tomorrow. We gonna spin the block. Make sure I don't miss nobody. Mr. Priceless said, yeah, I would love Marcus Smart. He would definitely help defensively for sure. Tony Jackson said this team needs some slashers. I agree. Mr. 414 said that got me dead, bro. Slow pass. Yeah, bro. That slow pass thing is hilarious. Slow pass. Oh, I told y'all about Lopez. Y'all didn't want to listen to your boy. I was telling y'all all summer we should sign and trade Lopez and Middleton. No, they still got something left in the tank. He need to get healthy from the injury. What we doing, Bucks Nation? What we doing? My boy Brandon said, peace and love, Bucks. We'll be back tomorrow night. Yes, we will. I'm going to the game tomorrow, too. What up, Luke? Bobby and Pat Connaughton and Robert Lopez should be traded for like Marcus Smart. If we could do that, I would do that in a heartbeat. I would do that in a heartbeat. It's just not possible. Emerson, L today, W tomorrow. Giannis versus rested Zion, Dame versus CJ. It's gonna be a good game tomorrow too. One more like, y'all, just to get us to 60. Appreciate y'all. John Hassel was good. I watched Beasley all game, and he stands in the corner and gets cooked on D. He has no cutting, no driving ability. Play small. Beasley is why they suck. Damn. Salute to you, John Hassel. He's not the only reason. He's part of the problem, but he's not the only problem. Dennis said, did y'all lose by 40? No, we did not lose by 40. We lost by 12. Mr. Hurt said, major announcement coming tomorrow from the Bucks. I hope it's good news. WFSO was good. The defense was up and down this game, and the offense was shaky in the third quarter. Hopefully the Bucks will do better tomorrow. Doc will start coaching this Monday. Fact. Appreciate y'all. Give me the 60 likes. Is that my man AB that gave BC gave a super chat again. What up, BC? Appreciate the $2 super chat. Do you have a Twitter page, Amara? If not, open one. Yeah, it's called it's Amara's Logic. All my information is on my YouTube page. You got a Facebook group, Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter. Finally got all that together. A lot of y'all be in the Facebook group too, so I appreciate y'all for joining that as well. So yeah, I'm on all platforms, bro. I'm trying to get it together. Salute to you, BC. WFSO said the defense was up and down. Offense was shaky. Are y'all excited about WFSO? Are you excited about Doc coaching? Is Bucks Nation excited? I think we should be. We had inept coaching for so long. Let's end this on a positive note. As bad as we played today and as horrible energy we had, this game was winnable if it wasn't for that third quarter stretch. We got rid of our coach that wasn't helping us, and now we got a winning coach. So that knows how to win. Let's give Doc a chance to right the ship. Let's give Horst a chance to get this roster together to be able to function with what Doc Rivers has planned. We're okay, ladies and gentlemen. We are okay. Let's be excited for the future. We already know what the past was, and that wasn't that good with the coach we had. We hit the bottom. We hit the floor. There's nothing but up with Doc. So let's give Doc a chance. Doc has a history. Everybody got a history. You dated a girl in college. She got a history from high school. It just is what it is. You just want to know moving forward, are you the person that I need you to be? And that's what we hoping from Doc. Are you now the person and coach that we need you to be to lead this team to a championship? And that's what it really is. He's gonna do a better job than Griffin. Exactly. Salute to you, BC. Yeah, go ahead and follow, bro. Appreciate you. So appreciate y'all, Bucks Nation. This was a loss, just a bad game. We coming back tomorrow against a good Pelicans team, and I expect a much better performance from our Milwaukee Bucks. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition, where we just got done discussing what happened at Fiserv Forum between the Milwaukee Bucks and Cleveland Cavaliers, where the Bucks took an L in front of the home team, home crowd, 100 to 112. We'll be back tomorrow, y'all, and it should be around the same time, around 10. I'll be at the game, so just give me a couple minutes to get home, and I'll be right on live like I was tonight. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Please comment, like, subscribe, share the content. If you know other people that love the Bucks, please point them this direction. We here. This is a place for all Bucks fans to come, vent, come on live, say your piece, or go back and forth in the chat. But I do want this to stick with a friends and family environment. Everybody be respectful in the chat, and let's keep this building. We moving, y'all. With the subscribers are going up, view counts are going up. We're trending in the right direction. Let's go ahead and let's build this as big as it can be. I want this to be the #1 location for people to come for Bucks information, news, and to talk Bucks. So once again, I appreciate y'all sticking with me this late. I'll see y'all tomorrow at the same time. I'll post all that information tomorrow so y'all can join the live. Appreciate y'all. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button on your way out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Go Bucks, go. We straight, y'all. No, up and down. Just go. We'll regroup.